Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-October reading on the Emperor Penguin Tarot channel. Today I'll be using the Mystical Penguin Tarot deck, of course, and I'll also be using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, as well as the Pokemon cards here, which I've pre-made for reading. These are just your typical trading card game cards, but I like to use them as a general feel or final outcome for the reading. And this applies to you if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if you know your astrological placements, you should also check your Leo house and see how this might fit in there. So I'm going to start with shuffling the tarot. If you'd like to skip ahead, please do so. What I like to do is create a kind of a pyramid formation with the tarot as the base, and then the angels and ancestors here on top of that, and then the Pokemon card last at the top. Oh, there we go. 2 cards. So let's look at what the tarot says. The Chariot. This is interesting. I think, who was it? Aries. I think Aries got this, but in last position. You're getting it first. You're the winner first. You knew that already, Leo, right? King of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Very high stakes cards here with Major Arcana and the royalties, the kings, and the royal court. Well, let's start with the Chariot. So with the Chariot, we have fast pace or something that moves quickly. I think October is going to come at you in full force, is what I'm getting from that. It's going to come quickly, and it's going to leave just as quickly. And I think you're going to be in a very good place. With the King of Swords, it's like at the height of mental agility and at the height of social interactions and being with lots of friends and just someone who has great mastery of all of these aspects. So let me quickly check something. Yeah, I think there seems to be a moment where you are at your peak this year, your peak intelligence, peak. Your thought processes are on point. And this could also talk about an air sign coming as well, to especially a male air sign coming into your life in some way very quickly. So, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We are in Libra season as well. So it points me more towards a Libra. But even though this is like the king, right, of swords, this is still a very benevolent, kind king. And then we have the Knight of Wands, who's moving. These are both fast moving because this knight is in movement. He's running towards the finish line. If we look at the east is the beginning and the west is the end. So this is a very fast-paced, probably guided October that was going to see you finish your, maybe you have a project in mind or that you've been working on, and it's going to finish very quickly in October. Or there are going to be certain steps put into motion that will help you to finish this project earlier than anticipated. with both the Chariot and the Knight of Wands here. Definitely, yeah, definitely good. I think the thing that's missing here is Earth. So if you see, there's no Pentacles. Chariot is a water-based one, air, fire, Earth. So I think let's look for a bit more stability in October. Let's put our wealth into perspective. How is this going to benefit me physically, monetarily, or in terms of resources? How is my resource management comes into mind? But overall, I think October has a great base here. It's fast moving, it's successful, it's completing. So let's move on to the angels and ancestors. And let's pick a few here. Oh, this one. I like this one. And this one. So the guidance here for you, Leo, in October. Sage, be devoted. The Sage is about learning and teaching and guiding. Being proactive in your meditation, being proactive in mindfulness, and really doing this to the best of your abilities for whatever this situation is, a project or a relationship or anything else. Just show that you are committed, show that you are devoted to seeing this through to the end. Okay, like I said, with the Knight of Wands, we're looking at something finishing and finishing quickly. And then we have the Knight, which is about showing up, really. I feel this is telling you be devoted, committed, and also show up. Don't allow yourself to skip out on a day and say, oh, maybe I can do this tomorrow, or this will work out even if I don't put in 100%. This is asking for full commitment, full attention. All right. This is also about being very honest with yourself. Not with other people, with yourself. Be honest, be brave about allowing yourself to feel and think about what you need to stay in a good mind space, to see this project through to completion, to show up for that other person in your relationship. So I think that's the guidance for you. Be brave, be honest. Sorry, my camera kind of cut off there for a bit. But yeah, I was saying be devoted, be brave with yourself, be honest about what you want, who you are in this situation. And finally, let's grab the overarching theme of this read is with a Pokemon card. I'm going to try not to choose this one because there's one of the cards is unique on the back, you see. So I don't want to be biased in that way. And what you have is Houndour. Yeah, this is really about, it's very similar to the Knight. It's about being honest with yourself and working hard for yourself, because really no one else is going to do it. You can see Houndour here is pulling on this massive rock with just a rope tied around it and pulling it. That's really it. It's probably it probably is a lot of hard work that you have to put into this situation, But at the end of the day, it's your project, it's your relationship, it's your situation, and no one else is going to do it as good as you can do it. That's where I got what I get from Houndour. You are the best person for this situation, and you're going to have to pull your own weight, essentially. Which sounds like a bit of tough love, but sometimes, I guess, sometimes it works. So I'm sorry if it doesn't work for you, but there is a way of working around things. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much it for you in October, Leo. Is this fast-moving situation and being truthful and honest about yourself. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave those down below. I'd be happy to hear from you. Apart from that, have a great October, and I will see you in November. Thanks.